If you feel like you don't have a purpose in life, if you feel like you don't have that really big goal in mind all the time that is making you really motivated, this video is for you, man. And this video is not just gonna be a motivational video and telling you, oh, life is great, man, just go ahead and grind and all that kind of shit, man. What I'm about to say was born by a scientific fact. And it's a scientific fact that changed my life. It changed my whole perspective on things, man. So this scientific fact, to go straight to the point, is that by doing hard stuff often, and by tricking your brain and basically just saying your brain, telling your brain that you like doing this hard stuff, you are going to trick your brain into liking doing hard stuff. So basically what you're going to do is that every single time that you're doing something hard, you're going to tell your mind, your brain, that you like it. And the more you do that, the more your neurological structure is going to change. And what's going to happen in terms of neurochemistry is that your brain is going to start to produce dopamine for hard stuff the more you do this thing that I just mentioned. Isn't that interesting, man? So the more you do hard stuff and you convince your brain that you like it, your brain is going to start to produce dopamine. You've probably heard a lot about dopamine, right? But if you don't know what that is, because it's all over the internet right now, it's this hormone that just makes you want things. So on the same thing that you want, it makes you want like burgers and junk food and Instagram and TikTok and all of those things that are bad for you. You can trick your brain into produce the same hormone that makes you yearn for porn, for video games, and for all of those things that are bad for you, into being produced before you do something that's hard and that is valuable, man. Because all the things that are not valuable, they're not hard, man. And the things that are valuable are going to be hard, man. Going to the gym, putting the work, studying, and all of those things that you don't want to do, man. So basically, what's going to happen is that the more you do hard stuff and you convince yourself that you like doing this hard stuff, the more the neurological structure of your brain is going to change. And it's going to change and it's going to shift into producing more of this hormone, dopamine, that makes you want things into wanting hard things. So what's going to happen from there is that doing hard things is going to be way easier for you the more you do hard things, man. So the reason why this video is for the people that feel like they don't have a purpose in life is because if you don't have that drive inside of you, that fire, that passion, even then, doing hard stuff has value by itself. So even if you don't have a purpose right now, when you do have a purpose in the future and you are doing hard stuff in the day to day, every single day you are doing hard stuff, you are going to prepare yourself for when you actually have a purpose in life. And you are going to be way better prepared for those things that are going to come, man. For all the hard things that are going to come into your life. For all the challenges that you're going to have to face. I wasn't like I am right now. I used to not be like this, man. I used to be lazy. I used to watch porn and do all of the things that normal people do right now. And what I'm trying to say with this is that I never did hard stuff before. The only hard thing I did for a while, from like, I don't know, from 10 to 17, was exercising at home. Inconsistently. So sure, like, I got some of the benefits of this thing I'm just mentioning, of just changing my structure a little bit. But I didn't get the most out of it. And the reason, you might think that the reason is because I didn't have a purpose in life. Which is normal at that age. But I wouldn't say it's that. With the knowledge I have now, I would say that it's because I wasn't aware of how powerful and how important it is to do hard stuff, man. Just for the sake of it. Because that would have put me in a way better position into being successful as an entrepreneur, which is what I'm trying to pursue right now. It would have put me in a much better position into just being a successful YouTuber, man. Into liking doing this hard stuff that I gotta do in order to be successful. To study storytelling and speaking skills. To to improve my English, to get better at everything that involves being a better YouTuber, man. All of those things would have been easier for me to do if I just had built this structure from an earlier age. So if there's anything that you can get from this video, man, it's this phrase. And that is the title of this video. And that is that doing hard things has value by itself. So if you don't have a purpose in life, doing hard things has value by itself, man. So if you don't have that bigger purpose, that bigger goal in life, man, what you can do is just do hard things for the sake of them. For the sake of it, man. And that's going to put you in a way better position for when you do have that bigger purpose in the future. That's what I would have loved to do when I was younger, man. I would have just, if I could just travel to the past in time, that's exactly what I do, man. I would tell my younger self that doing hard stuff has value by itself. That it would have put me in a much better position to be successful now. So if you feel like doing those hard things has no value, you now know that it's not like that. Even if you don't have a purpose in mind, doing those hard things has value by itself. Doing hard things has value by itself. Set the bar high, man. We both know you can.